Hello everyone and welcome to another English learning video. Let me start by asking you a question. Have you ever listened to someone speaking English and thought, wow, that sounds so smooth, so real, and so natural? Maybe it was in a movie, a YouTube video, or even during a conversation, and you wonder, how do they speak like that? Why does their English sound so free and relaxed? Well, here's the good news. They're not doing anything magical. They're simply speaking English naturally. Now you might ask, what does it mean to speak naturally? It means you don't sound like you're reading from a textbook. It means you speak like a real person, with emotion, with comfort, with flow. You don't try to speak too fast or use difficult words. You just speak in a way that sounds human, warm, and confident. And guess what? You can learn to do that too. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to sound like a native speaker. You don't need a fancy accent. What you need is confidence, clarity, and a little bit of practice. Most English learners focus too much on grammar rules or big vocabulary. That's not a bad thing. Grammar is important, and so is learning new words. But here's the secret. Natural English is not just about what you say. It's about how you say it. When people speak naturally, they pause at the right moments. They stress certain words. They use their voice to show feeling, happiness, surprise, sadness, excitement. This makes their English sound alive. It feels real. It feels easy. So in this video, I want to show you how you can do the same. You don't need a special talent. You just need to change the way you practice. You will learn how to stop sounding robotic and start sounding real. You will discover the small habits that make a big difference, like speaking slower, using short phrases, and copying the rhythm of native speakers. Also, don't worry if your English isn't perfect yet. Perfection is not the goal. The goal is to connect with people, with ideas, with the world. Speaking naturally helps people understand you better. It helps you feel more relaxed, and most importantly, it makes English feel like your own language. Think about this. When you speak in your native language, you don't stop and think about every word. You don't stress about grammar rules. You just speak. You express yourself. That's how English should feel too. So, in this video, I'll take you through 6 simple chapters. Each one is full of tips, ideas, and examples that will help you speak English more naturally. Step by step, you'll learn how to sound more like yourself, just in English. Are you ready? Are you excited to feel confident when you speak? Then let's get started and learn how to speak English naturally. Chapter 1. Speak like you talk in your own language. Let's begin with something very important. To speak English naturally, you need to treat English like your own language. Think for a moment. How do you speak in your mother tongue? You don't stop after every word. You don't check grammar in your head. You don't worry about long or difficult sentences. You just speak. You talk with feeling. You talk with comfort. Now that's exactly what you need to do in English too. Many English learners feel nervous when they speak. They think, what if I make a mistake? What if someone laughs? What if I don't say it right? But you know what? Even native English speakers make small mistakes when they talk. They forget words. They change their sentences. They say and and that's normal. That's real speaking. So don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's not a test. It's a conversation. When you speak English, try to relax your mind. Don't try to sound too smart. Don't try to use big words. Use simple, clear words, just like you do in your own language. Speak in short sentences. Take your time. If you forget a word, try another one. If you feel stuck, pause, smile, and continue. Let's say you want to say, I would like to explain the situation in full detail. That sounds okay, but it feels like a textbook. Now let's make it natural. Let me explain it clearly. Much better, right? You see, natural speaking is not about using big words. It's about using the right words in a comfortable way. Also, use your body language. Use your face, your hands, your eyes. Communication is not just words, it's feeling. So speak with emotion. Laugh when you feel happy. Show surprise. Show interest. And one more thing. When you speak in your own language, you speak with your own voice. So in English, use your own voice too. Don't try to sound like someone else. Don't try to copy an accent perfectly. Speak clearly and be yourself. The more you speak like you, the more natural your English becomes. So from now on, every time you speak English, ask yourself, am I trying to sound perfect or am I trying to sound real? Because real always sounds better. Chapter 2, Learn Rhythm and Intonation. Now let's talk about one of the most powerful tools for speaking English naturally, rhythm and intonation. English is not just a language of words, it's a language of sound. It has a certain music. The way English speakers go up and down, the way they pause, and the way they stress certain words. All of this creates a natural flow. Many English learners focus only on the words. They think, if I know vocabulary and grammar, I can speak well. But that's only half the story. To sound natural, you also need to pay attention to how you say the words. For example, listen to this sentence. I really like this movie. Now say it flat and slow. I really like this movie. Sounds boring, right? It sounds like a robot. Now let's say it with rhythm. I really like this movie. Feel the difference? It sounds more real, more human. That's what rhythm and intonation do. In English, we stress the important words, like nouns, verbs, and adjectives. And we say the smaller words, like a, is, to, the, more softly and quickly. Let's take another example. She's going to the store to buy some bread. Here, the important words are going, store, buy, and bread. These get more stress. The rest of the words stay quiet and fast. She's going to the store to buy some bread. Try listening to native speakers. Watch TV shows, YouTube videos, or podcasts. Don't just listen to the words. Listen to the music of the language. Ask yourself, where do they pause? Which words do they say louder? How does their voice go up or down at the end of a sentence? This will help you understand the natural melody of English. Now, how do you practice this? One powerful method is shadowing. Shadowing means you listen to a sentence and then repeat it right away, like an echo. Try to copy the voice exactly. The tone, the rhythm, even the feeling. It might feel strange at first, but it works. It helps your brain and mouth get used to speaking naturally. Another tip is to record yourself. Say a sentence, then listen to it. Compare it with a native speaker. Try again and again until your voice flows more smoothly. Over time, your ears will improve. Your speaking will improve. And slowly, your English will begin to sound natural and musical, just like the way real people speak. So remember, rhythm and intonation are not extra. They are a key part of natural English. Chapter 3. Use easy and common phrases. Now let's talk about one of the smartest ways to sound natural, using simple, easy, and common phrases in your English. Many English learners think they must use long, difficult words to sound smart, but the truth is, native speakers don't speak that way. They use short, simple, and common expressions in daily life. If you want to sound natural, don't try to speak like a dictionary. Speak like a real person. Let me give you an example. Instead of saying, I am not certain about that situation, just say, I'm not sure. Instead of, I would like to participate in the activity, just say, I want to join. See? Shorter, easier, more natural. These simple phrases are used every day by native speakers. They are not too formal. They feel friendly. casual, and real. Here are some examples of natural, everyday phrases you can use. Sounds good. That's cool. I got it. No worries. What's going on? Let me think. I'm on it. It's up to you. Not really. I'm just kidding. When you learn phrases like these, you don't need to think too much. You already know what to say and how to say it naturally. So how can you learn more of these phrases? Start by listening more. Watch English movies, shows, and YouTube videos, not just to learn grammar, but to catch the expressions people use in real conversations. Keep a notebook or your phone ready. When you hear a useful phrase, write it down. Then try using it in your daily practice. You can also search online for phrases like common English expressions or natural English speaking. There are hundreds of them out there and all free. Another tip, practice these phrases in real situations. Use them while texting a friend, writing an email, or even talking to yourself. Let's say you're about to eat lunch. You can say, "Time to grab a bite." That's a natural phrase. Or if someone says thank you, reply with "no problem" instead of "you are welcome." Both are correct, but "no problem" feels more relaxed and modern. The more you use these natural phrases, the more confident you'll feel. People will understand you better. And your English will sound alive and friendly and not stiff or robotic. So remember, natural English is not about using big words. It's about using the right words, at the right time, in the right way. Keep it simple. Keep it real. And keep practicing these common expressions every day. One of the biggest mistakes English learners make is this. They try to speak too fast. Maybe you feel nervous. Maybe you think speaking fast makes you sound fluent. But the truth is, fast English is not always good English. If you speak too fast, your words become unclear. People may not understand you. And worse, you may forget what you wanted to say. So here's a simple but powerful tip. Speak slowly and clearly. Think about this. When someone speaks too fast in any language, it feels rushed and hard to follow. But when someone speaks slowly, it feels calm, confident, and easy to understand. Speaking slowly doesn't mean speaking like a robot. It means giving time to each word. It means breathing between phrases. It means letting your thoughts flow in a clear way. Let me show you with a sentence. I want to improve my English speaking skills. Now say it very fast. I want to improve my English speaking skills. It's hard to hear, right? Now say it slowly. I want to improve my English speaking skills. Much better. It's clear, it's easy, and it sounds more natural. When you speak slowly, 3 good things happen. First, you feel more relaxed. Second, you have more time to think. And third, others understand you better. This builds confidence, and confidence is the key to sounding natural. So how do you practice speaking slowly? Here are a few simple ideas. 1. Read aloud slowly every day. Pick a short paragraph from a book, article, or even a message. Read it out loud and focus on saying each word clearly. 2. Record your voice. Say a few sentences, then listen. Ask yourself, is it too fast? Is it clear? Try again, a little slower this time. 3. Use pauses. Take small breaks between ideas. This gives you time to think, and your listener time to understand. For example, I enjoy learning English. Pause. It helps me connect with new people. Pause. And it opens many doors in life. Simple pauses like that make a big difference. Also, don't worry if someone speaks faster than you. Everyone has their own speed. Your goal is not to be the fastest speaker. Your goal is to be the clearest speaker. In fact, many great public speakers talk slowly. They speak with power, with feeling, and with peace. So next time you speak English, slow down just a little. Let your words come out smoothly. Let your message be clear. And most of all, let yourself feel calm and confident. Because when you speak slowly and clearly, you sound natural, smart, and strong. Chapter 5. Practice with real life. Now let's talk about something very important. Real-life English practice. If you want to speak English naturally, you can't just study books and grammar rules. You need to use English in your real, everyday life. Many learners wait for the perfect moment to practice. They say, "I'll speak English when I travel," or "I'll practice when I join a class." But here's the truth. You don't need to wait. You can practice right now, right where you are. You don't need a classroom. You don't need a teacher beside you. You just need to use your time and your surroundings wisely. Start with something simple. Talk to yourself in English. Yes, it may feel strange at first, but it works. Describe what you're doing. "I'm making tea now. After this, I'll check my phone. I like the sound of the rain today." This builds your habit of thinking and speaking in English. Over time, it will start to feel natural. Another great way to practice is with objects around you. Look at things in your room and name them in English. Use full sentences. "This is my chair. My phone is on the table. The window is open." You can even tell short stories about your day. "Today I woke up early. I made breakfast. I had eggs and toast. Then I went for a walk." This kind of practice builds your speaking muscle. It's like going to the gym, but for your mouth and brain. If possible, try to speak with real people too. Find a language partner online. Join English speaking groups. Use language apps that connect you with learners around the world. And remember, your speaking partner doesn't have to be perfect. You're both learning, and that's okay. The goal is to use English in real conversations, even short ones. Also, don't forget listening is a big part of real-life practice. Watch English shows, listen to podcasts, but don't just watch for fun. Repeat what you hear. Try this. Hear a sentence, pause the video, and repeat it out loud. Try to match the speaker's rhythm and voice. This is how your ears and mouth start working together. You can also leave voice messages to yourself. Say a few sentences, record them, and listen again later. You'll notice what sounds good and what needs improvement. The more you speak in real situations, the more your confidence grows. You'll stop thinking, "This is just a school subject," and start thinking, "This is my real voice. This is how I speak to the world." So use English as part of your daily life. Not just when studying, but when living, because the more real the practice and the more natural your English becomes. Chapter 6. Be confident and be yourself. Now we've come to the most important part of all. To speak English naturally, you must be confident and be yourself. Many learners think, "I'm not good enough to speak. My accent isn't perfect. I'm afraid people will laugh at me." And because of these fears, they stay quiet. They don't speak. They keep waiting for the day they feel ready. But here's the truth. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be brave. Confidence doesn't mean you never make mistakes. Confidence means you keep going, even when you do. Think about it. When a child learns to speak, do they speak perfectly? No. They say funny words, they mix things up, but they don't stop. They laugh, they try again. And that's why they grow so fast. You should do the same. Speak with energy. Speak with life. Let your personality come through. If you're funny, be funny. If you're calm, speak calmly. If you're excited, show it in your voice. You don't need to copy someone else's style. You don't need to sound like an actor or a newsreader. You just need to sound like you. in English. And yes, maybe your pronunciation isn't perfect yet. Maybe your grammar isn't 100%. That's okay. Because natural speaking is about connection, not perfection. When you speak with confidence, people listen. They feel your energy. They enjoy the conversation, even if there are a few small mistakes. So how do you build this confidence? First, practice every day, even for just 5 minutes. The more you speak, the more natural it feels. Second, celebrate small wins. Did you speak one full sentence today? Great. Did you talk to someone in English this week? Amazing. Every small step counts. Every word you say is progress. Third, surround yourself with English. Listen to it, speak it, think in it. Make English a part of your world, like a close friend. And finally, change the way you speak to yourself. Instead of saying, "My English is bad," say, "My English is getting better." Instead of, "I can't do this," say, "I'm learning and I'm improving." Because what you believe becomes what you speak. So be kind to yourself, be bold, speak from your heart, and remember, your voice matters. Your ideas matter, and you deserve to be heard in any language. So speak up, be proud, and always be yourself in English. Final message. So, my friend, we've reached the end of this lesson. But really, it's just the beginning of a new way to speak English. Now you know the truth. You don't need to speak fast. You don't need big, fancy words. And you don't need to be perfect. You just need to speak with confidence, with feeling, and in your own voice. Speak like you talk in your own language. Use simple, real-life English. Listen carefully to how native speakers speak. Learn their rhythm, their tone, their style, then copy it, slowly and step by step, until it becomes your own. Practice every day, even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes. Talk to yourself, talk with friends, watch videos, repeat what you hear. Try one new phrase each day, and soon you'll have hundreds in your mind. And most of all, believe in yourself. Your English matters. Your voice matters. Every word you speak is a sign of growth, courage, and progress. You are not just learning a language. You are building a skill that will open doors in your life. So don't be shy. Don't wait for the perfect time. Start now. Start small. And keep going. One sentence at a time. Speak with heart. Speak with purpose. And speak like a real, natural English speaker. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, share it with a friend. And don't forget to keep practicing every single day. Until next time, keep smiling, keep speaking, and most importantly, keep being yourself in English.